day-to-day operations are not determined by meetings of the commission, much as they are important.
I want you to repeat that for Honorable Arenio.
Honorable Chair, that the day-to-day operations of the commission are managed by my office. Now, in the period the commission did not sit as a body, there was a substantive chair, and the times she was aware there was an acting chairperson. So the operations have not been crippled as it was portrayed in that regard. Yes, there are challenges here and there, but work is being done in line with the governance structure.
Was there a sitting during that time?
There was no sitting, that I've explained. We need to differentiate between the commission meetings and activity implementation. The two are different.
Chair, point of clarification and information to the CEO. What we have just said, we are already clarifying under section 11 of the commission, the decisions that come out of the commission. The decisions, for example, the decision on dismissal of cases.
Was the commission sitting different statements?
Yes.
There is a statement the Honorable Abukola raised, and then there is a statement he raised on decisions. So let's distinguish the two.
The decisions of the decisions the Honorable Mbai is talking about, those are for tribunals. They are made by a tribunal. So there is a difference between an administrative sitting of the commission and the commission sitting as a tribunal. Completely, they are significantly different, and I wouldn't like us to confuse the two. Honorable Chair, the other element is on whether I have visited basements at CMOI and Kasenyi. I have not. In the running of the commission, we have the directorates and departments. For the long time, like I explained at the beginning, I was in the Department of Education. I went to the regions. I have had no opportunity to be in inspections and monitoring, and I have not had the ability to visit CMOI, Kasenyi, and these places here in Kampala. Chair, on the issue, Honorable Abdallah raised on the issue of Kilozo files, the Honorable Chair of the Commission has responded, and she asked me to deliver her response to you, which is in writing. The letter is here, and the details of how the cases that we are closed from 2023 to June 2026.
Matter of procedure.
Before you come in, Mr. Kamal, please, as the accounting officer, you are the technical advisor to the commission. And the concern of these members is, was the closure procedurally right? Did you ever, before we look at that report, did you ever look at the process of closure, whether it was procedurally right or not?
Thank you, Chair. I took note of that, and let me explain. Closures are at 2 or 3 levels. One, we have investigations. Matters before investigations are closed by the investigating officers. That one does not have to go to the commission. And the details are in the procedures manual I have presented. Now, then there are those matters that are closed or dismissed at tribunal level. So it is important to interrogate which matters are we talking about, at investigations level or at tribunal level. I think there is also a missing link along those lines. And I believe this report details that.
The 200 cases which were closed, at what stage were they closed?
Honorable Chair, I would have to look at those cases on a case-by-case basis.
The closure was done in May. You are assured of
Chair, point of information.
Did you guide on this as a technical person?
Honorable Chair, I have obligations and legal services. With due respect, when it comes to handling of files, I would do. It's not my direct docket to follow.
Chair, point of information, and I want to show you one of the decisions that you made they made. And one Corinne Nansamba Mtumba dealt with this case and dismissed and said that she was doing the commission. And remember when the act, when it says the commission, it does not say, when you look at the act, it is very clear who the commission is. And that's why we have a concern. When you are dismissing cases, the procedure is very simple. The commissioner sits, and this one, let me just tell you how it is supposed to be done, is that the commissioner sits.
No, point. What is the point you're raising? I don't want you to educate me.
Yes, no, the point we are raising, he is taking us through circles about this issue of closure of files.
What is the point?
The point I want to tell you, that what he is just reading is misleading us.
Honorable Chair,
because the person who made the decision is the secretary.
I understand.
On behalf of the secretary.
Point.
So
what
if,
is the point?
Yes, so if he is not aware that these decisions were made and they were done on his behalf, on whose behalf was Pauline sitting and making decisions?
Honorable Chair,
and it is here on behalf of the secretary.
Honorable Chair, I'm being misquoted. I've not said I'm not aware.
At least you have a chance to explain.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I'm reminded, Honorable Chair, this matter came up. Honorable Deputy talked about do we have quarterly reports, and I could tie in this with that. Yes, we review our quarterly performance reports every after 3 months. And on the 1st of July, we held a performance review meeting, and this matter came up of close of files from colleagues in the regions and etc. And I guided that we put a moratorium on the close of the files until the issue is discussed and resolved by the Commission. I'm happy to report on that.
So you acknowledge that there was an error?
Yes, there was an issue. And I gave this guidance on the 1st of July.
Thank you.
Honorable, kindly allow me present the response by the Chair on this matter to you, as raised by Honorable Abdallah. On trips funded by external funders, cash can't be cash drawn and etc. With due respect, Honorable Chair, this is a detail. I would need to look into this allegation and then furnish the committee with the exact position, whether it is true or not. On the photocopies of stamps, Honorable Chair, you guided on this. And the Honorable Member said his was an expert opinion, but you guided. On the issue of accounting officer, was there an advert? Honorable Chair, accounting officers are appointed by the permanent secretary and secretary to the treasury. It's not a job that is advertised in the commission. I was appointed by the PSST.
No. You Chair, I'm going to answer my question. There is a difference between an accounting officer and a responsible officer. Mine was for the job of secretary. I was very specific. I'm alive to the procedures of government. I'm alive to who appoints an accounting officer, and I'm alive to who removes. I just wanted to know, you as secretary, did you apply this and your competence?
Honorable Chair, I'm an acting secretary. There would have been an advert if they were appointing a secretary. This was an internal administrative information.
That's the question which you said we hold on.
And now if we all ask, who is going to answer?
Okay.
He's responding regarding that.
Honorable Chair, acting appointments are internal administrative decisions. As simple as that.
So you are not a substantive secretary.
I'm an acting secretary.
So you are not. My answer is you are not. For how long have you been acting?
Since March.
Since April 9th.
April 9th this year.
Yes, April 9th this year.
Chair, I had asked the question initially through you.
Now, I want to have Honorable Alinyo's microphone switched off.
It is off. You said my mouth is off.
My mouth until I recognize you with that. I will not allow Honorable Cohen to make a submission again. I want us to have the Secretary complete his submission, and then you reserve those responses after, if we still have some time. Please proceed.
Honorable Chair, the other matter was again about investigations and the cases which ties in with the response I've already made. On the issue, the other aspect was on the vehicle and the 77 million where you have guided. It was already also raised by another member. Responsible before this honorable committee. With due respect, honorable members, and I have to keep repeating myself, I did not sanction these journeys at the time. Therefore, I don't think it would be fair for you to be crucified for the evils of the 10th Parliament when you are in the 12th Parliament.
Actually, this committee is struggling to understand whether evils or not, whether they were regular or irregular.
But I undertake to furnish the committee with any additional information that may be required on this matter. Yeah, I undertake to do that.
Yeah, you think that you call, because we are seeing also a problem between the commission and maybe the technical will play of the company. Do you feel like your powers over some of the things like trips and all that is unstopped?
Not as of now. I'm yet to see that. Finally, Honorable Chair.
That should be your last one.
Yes, that was the last indeed from the Honorable Vice Chair. The UHRC Act 1997 provides that the Secretary to the Commission shall as well be the accounting officer. So this is a matter of the UHRC Act.
So, honorable members,
Chair, with the word,
yeah, just hold on.